Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to the Weekly Trivia Show. My name is Philip Trickey. I am your host as always, coming to you live from Crowdpurr HQ in Dayton, Ohio. Crowdpurr is the world's #1 trivia hosting platform. Never forget. Might be the #1 in the universe. Once we get all of the universe explored, I'll get back to you on that. Hope everybody's had a lovely week. I don't know about you, but I did not get to see The Batman this weekend. I did manage to see everybody online talking about no spoilers this, no spoilers that. I kind of feel like it's a hard thing to spoil a character that we've known for 70 years. We know all the villains, we know exactly what's going to happen. The movie is called The Batman. I think that we can figure out how this is going to work out. But, that being said, please no spoilers. I have not seen The Batman yet, so I don't want it to be ruined. Speaking of spoilers, the only spoiler I have for you this week is that we're going to play some trivia. So let's play. And question 1 this week is coming to you from our KISS game. KISS, not the act of smooching, but KISS, the loudest rock band in the world. So question 1, which of these is not one of the original KISS members' alter egos, as represented by the band's iconic stage makeup? Is it A, the Demon, B, the Star Child, C, the Fox, or D, the Spaceman? A, the Demon, B, the Star Child, C, the Fox, or D, the Spaceman? And the answer is C, the Fox. The Fox was actually the alter ego of drummer Eric Carr, who replaced Peter Criss. And for my buddy Waylon, if you're listening, Eric Carr is not the best drummer in KISS. Question 2, continuing from KISS. Which KISS classic is covered by indie rockers The Replacements on their 1984 album Let It Be? Is it A, Cold Gin, B, Rock and Roll All Night, C, Black Diamond, or D, Shout It Out Loud? A, Cold Gin, B, Rock and Roll All Night, C, Black Diamond, or D, Shout It Out Loud? This is a great album. You should check out The Replacements. The answer is C, Black Diamond. The Replacements covered them in '84, and it brought indie cred to KISS. Probably the last time they had indie cred. Question number 3, coming to you from the game Famous Runners Up. This is about people that came in second or third, but definitely not first. Question 3. Which 1990s film features the memorable line, "Anyone want to see second prize?" Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize is you're fired. Is it A, 10 Men, B, Wall Street, C, Boiler Room, or D, Glengarry Glen Ross? A, 10 Men, B, Wall Street, C, Boiler Room, or D, Glengarry Glen Ross? And the answer is D, Glengarry Glen Ross. Great David Mamet play. The line was actually written specifically for the movie. Question 4. Got a fun game with children's books this week. Question 4 is coming from that game. Which pizza chain created the hugely popular literacy program Book It in 1985? Was it A, Papa John's, B, Domino's, C, Little Caesars, or D, Pizza Hut? A, Papa John's, B, Domino's, C, Little Caesars, or D, Pizza Hut? Everybody had one of these pins on their backpack at my elementary school. The answer is D, Pizza Hut. Read a book, get free pizza. It's the best way to encourage kids to eat, or to read and eat. Question 5, still from children's books. Which entry in the Little Golden Books series is the top-selling children's book of all time? Is it A, The Little Red Hen, B, Scuffy the Tugboat, C, Three Little Kittens, or D, The Pokey Little Puppy? A, The Little Red Hen, B, Scuffy the Tugboat, C, Three Little Kittens, or D, The Pokey Little Puppy? And the answer is D, The Pokey Little Puppy. That Pokey Little Puppy's made his way into 15 million copies. I used to have a They Might Be Giants t-shirt with the Pokey Little Puppy on it. Question 6. Our game, we've got a game this week called Box Office Bombs. These are movies that did not perform up to expectations. Question number 6. What is Warren Beatty and Dustin Hoffman's profession in 1987's Ishtar, one of Hollywood's most notorious box office bombs? Are they A, jewel thieves, B, songwriters, C, spies, or D, Persian rug merchants? A, jewel thieves, B, songwriters, C, spies, or D, Persian rug merchants? I've never seen Ishtar, but the answer is B. They are songwriters. I've never seen Ishtar, but I've seen every other Elaine May movie, and you should check the rest of them out. Question 7, continuing from Box Office Bombs. Heaven's Gate, a massive commercial failure, considered one of the worst films ever made, was director Michael Cimino's 1980 follow-up to his 1978 Oscar-winning film, what? Was it A, Coming Home, B, Midnight Express, C, The Deer Hunter, or D, Heaven Can Wait? A, Coming Home, B, Midnight Express, C, The Deer Hunter, or D, Heaven Can Wait? I've also never seen this film, but I have seen this one. The answer is The Deer Hunter. C. Sorry, I was thinking of Midnight Express. Never seen that one. The Deer Hunter is a great film. Check it out. All right, question 8 is coming from our mascots game. There's a fun game. We're doing mascots, including sports, commercials, all sorts of things, products. Question number 8. Which actor has never voiced an M&M in the long-running television commercials for the popular candy-coated chocolates? Is it A, Tom Kenny, B, John Goodman, C, John Lovitz, or D, Vanessa Williams? A, Tom Kenny, B, John Goodman, C, John Lovitz, or D, Vanessa Williams? The answer is A, Tom Kenny. Tom Kenny is the longtime voice of SpongeBob SquarePants, but he's never been the voice in an M&M commercial. All right, I love this one. Question 9, continuing from mascots. What does the E stand for in national pizza chain mascot Chuck E. Cheese's name? Is it A, excitement, B, excellence, C, Excelsior, or D, entertainment? A, excitement, B, excellence, C, Excelsior, or D, entertainment? His name is Charles Entertainment Cheese. D, entertainment. Apparently the backstory on Charles is that he is an orphan who celebrates everyone's birthday because he doesn't have one of his own, which is a terribly sad backstory for a children's mascot. All right, fun visual game this week, but we can still use it in this format. We've got a Name That License Plate game. Question number 10. This New England state is known as the Constitution State. Is it A, Connecticut, B, Massachusetts, C, New Hampshire, or D, Rhode Island? A, Connecticut, B, Massachusetts, C, New Hampshire, or D, Rhode Island? And the answer, the Constitution State, is A, Connecticut, also known as the Nutmeg State. Question 11. We've got a fun Adult Swim game this week. I'm a huge Adult Swim fan. Question 11. Which minor Aqua Teen Hunger Force character was featured in a guerrilla marketing campaign that was mistaken for a terrorist bomb scare in Boston in 2007? Is it A, B, the cybernetic ghost of Christmas past from the future, C, MC Pee Pants, or D, Dr. Weird? A, B, cybernetic ghost of Christmas past from the future, C, MC Pee Pants, or D, Dr. Weird? I remember when this happened. They made these things with light bright. The answer is A, one of the Moonanites. I'm doing this as hard as I can. If you've seen the show, you get the reference. Next question, coming to you from our Kitchen Sink series, which is just a game full of random questions, could cover anything. So question number 12. Which well-known artist designed the logo for Spanish lollipop brand Chupa Chups? Was it A, Pablo Picasso, B, Salvador Dali, C, René Magritte, or D, Joan Miro? Is it A, Pablo Picasso, B, Salvador Dali, C, René Magritte, or D, Joan Miro? The answer is Salvador Dali, the king of surrealism. Apparently it took him only an hour to draw the Chupa Chups, delicious lollipops. All right, next questions coming from our At the Circus game. All these questions dealing with the circus. Question 13. Which term traditionally refers to a traveling worker responsible for construction and maintenance of the circus? Is it A, grinder, B, grunt, C, roustabout, or D, hireling? A, grinder, B, grunt, C, roustabout, or D, hireling? The answer is C, roustabout. I want to be called a roustabout. Please, from here on out, everyone refer to me as a roustabout. It's still that term is still used to refer to workers in the oil industry, guys who go out on those derricks in the middle of the sea. Next question, still at the circus. Question 14. Circus peanuts, the bright orange peanut-shaped marshmallow candy dating back to the 19th century, are flavored like what? Is it A, banana, B, orange, C, vanilla, or D, popcorn? A, banana, B, orange, C, vanilla, or D, popcorn? And the answer, just one more reason why I will never eat a circus peanut, is A, banana. They are orange, they are flavored like banana, they look pretty terrible, and I feel like that is just a gross misrepresentation of what the product is.
Often used as doorstops.
Yes, absolutely. Terrible. All right. Last question. Question 15, coming from our Guess the Famous Lyric game. This is another in our continuing series games. This will be the third. Question 15. In 1978's Werewolves of London, Warren Zevon claims that he saw who walking with the Queen? Is it A, Charlie Chaplin, B, Lon Chaney, C, Boris Karloff, or D, Bela Lugosi? A, Charlie Chaplin, B, Lon Chaney, C, Boris Karloff, or D, Bela Lugosi? And the answer is B, Lon Chaney. I saw Lon Chaney walking with the Queen. Well, he also does see Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen. But that wasn't one of the options. So B, Lon Chaney. So that's our 15 Wait, do you guys hear that? It's a bonus question. Bonus question this week, coming from our deep database of games. I got a question from 80s hip hop coming to you. Question 16, bonus question. Which legendary rock band teamed up with the Fat Boys in 1989 for the song Wipeout? Was it A, the Rolling Stones, B, the Beach Boys, C, Bee Gees, or D, Aerosmith? A, the Rolling Stones, B, the Beach Boys, C, Bee Gees, or D, Aerosmith? And the answer is B, the Beach Boys. Teamed up with the Fat Boys for a song that wasn't even theirs. Wipeout was a hit for the Surfaris in 1963. But I was such a huge Fat Boys fan that was my introduction to the Beach Boys. So that is our game this week. I'd like to thank everybody for listening. I want to give a shout out. It is International Women's Day today. I want to give a shout out to all the women in the world. I think every day should be Women's Day. I want to give a thanks to my Uber producer, Ross Newton. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. Check out our new games every week at crowdpurr.com. Once again, Crowdpurr is the best trivia hosting platform in the known universe and possibly beyond. My name is Philip Trickey. Thanks again for listening, and I will see you next week.